Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. Invest my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm a goner. Been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn. Everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million babe. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. Invest my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm a goner. Been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn. Everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million babe. Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now.
What's up, people? It's been a grifty week. Welcome to the Grift Report.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Oh, my. Did you guys catch the show last night? Did you catch Hotep's Been Told You last night? Fantastic episode. Uncle Hotep just posted a clip on his channel. I should probably bring that up. Shout out to the Syscoin team. Let me bring that up for a second. Hold on. Let me bring that up. Shout out to the Syscoin team. Rollux all next week. It's a Rollux week next week. Rollux. It's a Rollux week next week. Let's see, where is this? Oh, it's on the HBTY Clips channel. Okay, I'm sorry. Clips. I don't even know my own damn channel. Oh, here we go. What? I just saw it on my phone. What the hell is going on here? I got some new flyers to drop. I just watched this video on my phone. Okay, let's see. Here it is. And I left 3 coon emojis. 3 coon emoji. Why can't I find it? I just saw it. Shorts. It's not in the shorts. It's not in the video. Wow. All right, let me see if I can send it to myself. Because for some reason, it's not public on his channel. And this is what happens, like YouTube be hating. Like, why would you not have something I just posted available on my channel? Let me pull this up. Because Uncle Hotep is just, he's completely out of bounds. Before we even get into today's show, we just got to start with a clip from last night's show, Uncle Hotep. I'm going to bring this up on the screen. I had to send myself the clip. This clip's so grifty that Uncle Hotep can't even access it. Hold on. Here's the link. Why does he have... Anyway. Let's go here. Let's go here. Hold on. All right, check it out. All right, here we go. I'm sorry, I have OCD if things aren't. All right, here we go.
You know, I think he messed up at instead of saying that.
So this is about,
Like,
just to set it up a bit, this is about the Chicago teens that have been wilding in Chicago. And he's talking about what the mayor's response should have been. So let's listen.
you can demonize them. If you got kids they doing what they ain't supposed to be doing, you got to put your foot in their behind. And it's as simple as that. But on the other hand, if you got kids that are doing well, they're doing great in school, or doing everything they're supposed to be doing, you're supposed to lift them up. You don't have to cater to the kids that don't know how to act, whose parents and obviously don't give a damn about them. Who these kids that will run downtown and mess up the white man business. You don't cater to them kids. You bring the K9s out, you bring the water hoses out, and give them some act right. See, the shine, the nasty, sometimes you gotta give these jokers some act right. Sometimes you give them some act right. They get a little bit of act right. They be like, man, I ain't going out there no more. But then you got some that's hard-headed. They're going to keep coming back. Those are the ones you got to look out for. Those are the ones you're like, hey, man, you come back out here again, we going upside your head and you're going upstate. What the mayor should said, like, listen, y'all better not go out here and do that again. Because I'll make examples out of y'all. That's what I would have said.
So
I would have got in front of the white folks and said, listen, these shines go back. These are coppers. Go back out in the streets and tear up these businesses. I'm going to make an example out of them. Now, the message you shines, my African Americans, the Akatas, the shines, the Nassans. I warned you. Don't do it. You come out here hard-headed, gonna be hell to pay.
So, what you basically saying is, you're ready to bring out the German Shepherds and fire hoses on the Nassas. That's what you're saying?
And stuff. You keep acting like I'm sorry. Is that what you're saying? You heard me the first time. Let me hold the hose. Let me get the dog. I'll let the dog go. You scared to let the dog go. You scared to let the water hose out. Damn way.
That last part right there was just to bring out, oh my God, absolutely out of bounds. Yo, chat, I need the chat to rate this with coon emoji. How many coons does this get? From 1 to 5. At minimum, this is a 3. I want to give it a 5 on the coon scale. Oh my Lord. Listen to this again. The German Shepherds and fire hoses on the Nassas. That's what you're saying?
And stuff. You keep acting like I'm sorry. Is that what you're saying? You heard me the first time. Let me hold the hose. Let me get the dog. I'll let the dog go.
I need that audio clip right there.
Time. Let me hold the hose.
Let me hold the hose. Yo. Oh my Lord. Chat, do you see this? Unc was definitely on one last night. He was definitely on one last night. Shout out to our rumblers rumbling on Rumble. I see you, Papa Hotep. Salute. We got a lot to cover today. I'm going to do it quickly. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so I want to nurse myself back to good health. Need my voice. So, all right, let's go back. This is just wild. This is absolutely wild. Did you hear what this man said? Let me hold the hose.
All right. Let me hold the hose.
That's wild.
Let me hold the hose.
That is just absolutely wild right there. Do you see that image? This is Uncle Hotep as the mayor of Chicago. Somebody got to Photoshop Unc face onto this screenshot right here. Put Unc face, right? And then put like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody good. Don Lemon. Put Don Lemon right there. Uncle Hotep, and then he's spraying Don Lemon. Let me hold the hose. That would be dope. Let's put that together. Let's get that circulating on the internet. It's preseason and grifting season. Let the meme war start.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Let the meme wars commence. Lord have mercy. Let me hold the hose.
Hose. Let me get the dog.
Let me get the dog. This is how Uncle Hotep is mayor of Chicago.
I'll let the dog go.
I'll let the dog go. You scared to let the dog go.
You scared to let the dog go. You scared to let the water hose out.
It's something seriously wrong with Unc, yo. It's something seriously wrong with this man, yo. Dutch gives it 4, you give it 4. 4 coons? Oh, man. That's fair. Shout out to Cannon Hotep. Step Colonel. Step Colonel said Tatum about to do a video with that clip saying he said it, not me. Let me hold the hose. Can't hope that shit. I said if I was out there getting attacked, I would have added to the violence. I'd have shot one of them NASAs. Oh my God. We got the new Cannon Hotep emoji coming. After that one, we got the new Cannon Hotep emoji coming. We got to cook that one up. Coming soon. Members only. Shout out to my members. Can't Hotep listening to the show and getting my feet greased. Salute. You getting your feet done, yo? Living that good life. I ain't mad at you, man. You deserve it. You work hard. I was thinking about going the other day. I was looking at my feet. I was thinking about going just for the relaxing experience. I mean, women go and get this stuff done, once a week, once every 2 weeks. I don't know what it is. And I'm just like, you live in a first world country where you just have some Asian lady greasing your feet down. Just rubbing on you, massaging your feet. Only in America. You're not oppressed. Like I said, we got a lot to cover. Let's not delay. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Where should we go first? Let's go here. This is what I'm in the mood for. Let's go right here. Let's keep it funky. Let's see what King Randall is talking about. King Randall came across my feed today. The bots are mad at him. I don't know what he did. He said, video the other day where Patrick Bet Davis circulated that Negroes want to make excuses about why we can't do for self. The amount of excuses we have are the reason we really can't do better. Y'all sound like you tell your kids that if they don't succeed, it's white folks' fault. Grow up, man. Get some balls. Go fix your community. If slaves learned to read and write under the threat of death, what true excuses do we have? This is what I was talking about on Piers Morgan. You'll see it later on Piers Morgan, where it's masculine versus feminine behavior. Now this man here runs the xforboys.org. It's an all-boys school, which, you know, he started up and has done a wonderful job with it so far. But it's his masculine energy. All boys school, young man, this is masculine energy. This is how a man looks at his problems. A real man never goes, you know, who can I blame for our dilemma? You know, he's too busy in the war room plotting how to become powerful. So you'll see that later on. We'll go over the Piers Morgan video with myself, Piers Morgan, and a couple of sisters. We're going to go over that video. But first, let's listen to what King Randall has to say.
Negroes is mad. I gave a Malcolm X quote, and people thrashing me for the quote like I said it. I gave you a verbatim quote from Malcolm X about how we could do better for our communities, and here y'all go telling me about what white people have done in the past and all that stuff like that, like it ain't 2023 right now. So I'm gonna play the clip for y'all myself, so because y'all swear I just made it up or something. Oh, Malcolm didn't say that.
If white immigrants can come to this country 50 years ago with nickels and dimes and no education, and come here and pool their little nickels and dimes and no education, and set up little stores, develop these stores into larger stores, develop this into an industry which creates job opportunities for whites. Since Lincoln was supposed to have freed the black man 100 years ago, and today the black man, according to the government economist, has spending power of $20 billion per year. We feel that with the black man spending $20 billion a year, not setting up any businesses, not creating any industry, not creating any job opportunities for his own kind, he's not in a moral position to point the finger today at the white man and tell the white man that he's discriminating against him for not giving him a job in factories that he himself set up.
Insane. But I'm wrong because the quote.
Yo, Malcolm was going hard. Pause. That brother was on a mission. Wow. Powerful speech from Malcolm. Oh man, let's go back.
Resembles today, in my opinion. Sure, we have stuff that we've tried to do in the past. That don't mean stop. Who said I was scared? I opened the school. I ain't seen no white people come burn it down yet. I've been waiting on them to come burn it down, actually. The only people that's been trying to burn it down is the black folk. And all these excuses y'all got.
Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my. Wow. Hold on, run that back.
That don't mean stop. Who said I was scared? I opened the school. I ain't seen no white people come burn it down yet. I've been waiting on them to come burn it down, actually. The only people that's been trying to burn it down is the black folk. And all these excuses y'all got. Well, we tried. Y'all ain't trying nothing now. Y'all sitting up here typing. That's what you're doing.
Oh my God. Said y'all sitting up here typing. That's what y'all doing. Savage. Let's go back.
Your kids in the neighborhood can't read. You won't go take none of them to go mentor them and go read with them during the week. You got.
Oh my God, King Randall. Oh Lord, bro.
Can't read. You won't go take. And all these excuses y'all got. Well, we tried. Y'all ain't trying nothing now. Y'all sitting up here typing. That's what you're doing. Your kids in the neighborhood can't read.
Oh man, kids in the neighborhood can't read. Talk spicy, King. Shout out to Minister Jap. Oh man, savage.
You won't go take none of them to go mentor them and go read with them during the week. You got kids next door to you right now that can't read. What's stopping you from going to knock on the door and make friends with their parents?
Oh, that sounds like accountability.
And reading with them every day and figuring things out and trying to mentor them and help them. If everybody...
Let me just let the brother rock. I'm not even going to say nothing about that.
In their community, at least one person in everybody in their communities could try to do something. If every man was responsible for at least one child that's not his, we would be further. But no, y'all got all this energy to come type under my Instagram comments about how I'm leaving out history and we got this burned down and that burned down. Bro, go do something now.
Remember I told you, feminine energy. You see how he started imitating how they sound? It's feminine energy. There's nothing wrong with it. We're going to talk about it later. There's nothing wrong with it. But, you know, feminine energy is like salt. You know, too much and you spoil the meal. You know, you just need a dash. It's potent. It's powerful. You know, we don't want to deny that, but a little too much just ruins the sauce.
Period. Y'all so scared. Y'all defeated before y'all even start. Listening to y'all,
That's a bar right there. Y'all defeated before you even start. That's a bar right there.
I'm so scared. Y'all defeated before y'all even start.
Defeated before you even start. That's masculine energy. That's masculine energy.
Listening to y'all, I would never do nothing either. Y'all are nuts. I'm glad I never listened to y'all. Because these black children that are being successful right now and whose moms are being helped right now would never be helped listening to folk like y'all. Oh, don't you better not start no school because white folks just gonna burn it down. And then y'all made being pro-black just opposition to white folks now. Like,
oh, uh-oh. 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 Gotta run it back.
and then y'all made being pro-black just opposition to white folks now.
That's it. That's it. That's it right there. I remember one time there was a debate between Lauryn Hill and J. Rue the Damager. And she said, why don't we remove them, speaking of white people, from the equation completely? You know, why? Why? It's a good question from our sister, Lauryn Hill. That's a good question. Why don't we move them from the equation completely? Let's go back.
Like, if anybody white agree with anything you say, then you a coon.
That's true. That's also true. That's also true. That's also true.
Like, bro, like your ideas aren't universally all black people gonna agree. No, bro. Everybody's not gonna agree with everything you say. Some white people are gonna like what you say. It just is the game. Pro-black is not anti-white. That just means you want black people to succeed. And us succeeding.
Pro-black is not anti-white. We need that t-shirt. Yo, Renee, I need that t-shirt, bro. Somebody, I need that t-shirt.
Some white people are gonna like what you say. It just is the game. Pro-black is not anti-white.
Pro-black is not anti-white. That's a bar. That's a bar right there.
This means you want black people to succeed. And us succeeding is not making excuses all the dang time. Like, we understand crap has happened. Let's move. We have to move. They want for us to sit. And you think white folks mad that you're talking about history? No, they want you to keep worrying about where you used to be. They want to remind you that you got your butt with actual racism. White people do want to remind you that. Yeah, they want you to keep remembering what they did to you so you can never go do nothing. Racist white people don't like people like me. Because I'm going to tell black folk to go do something anyway. They like people like you that's going around telling black people they can't be successful because all white people going to do is burn it down. And you better not do nothing because white people going to stop this. And you better not do nothing because white people going to stop that. No, they like black people like you. They like y'all pro-blackers that talk about white folks all day. They love y'all. They don't like me.
That's true. That's true. We're going to see it in the Piers Morgan video later. Sorry, I'm over here texting Renee. Let's go back. But that's true. That's what they like. I showed y'all that with my Starbucks stunt. After I did my Starbucks stunt, people thought I was going to continue that grift. Sort of like Alex Stein. I just didn't want to do it, but I just wanted to make a point. If you posture like you hate white people, you can be famous too.
Yeah, white liberals, they hate me. Because I'm going to tell black folk, nah, we finna go open this up on our own. No, we're going to create warriors out of our men. Come try and burn this down if you want to. I'm teaching them about gun rights and how to defend themselves and self-defense and martial arts and all that. They scared of that.
They scared of that.
They scared of the military-age black man.
They scared of the military-age black man. Yo, he got a couple of T-shirts on here, yo. King Randall over here talking in T-shirts, y'all.
They ain't scared of you 30 and 40-year-olds out here making 1,000 excuses about why our communities ain't successful. Because of
excuses.
Something that happened 70 years ago. Oppression affects people differently, and wealth gap this and wealth gap that and this gap and that gap. I don't care about no gaps.
I don't care about no gaps. Yeah, I need that clip right there too. That's going in the soundboard. This part right here.
Open this up on our own. No, we're going to create warriors out of our men. Come try and burn this down if you want to. I'm teaching them about gun rights and how to defend themselves and self-defense.
Right here, coming up.
Defense and martial arts and all that.
Right here. After they scared of that.
They scared of that. They scared of the military-age black man.
That's the T-shirt. Now right here.
They ain't scared of you 30 and 40-year-olds out here making 1,000 excuses about why our communities ain't successful. Because of something that happened 70 years ago. Oppression affects people differently, and wealth gap this and wealth gap that and this gap and that gap. I don't care about no gaps.
That part.
Oppression affects people differently, and wealth gap this and wealth gap that and this gap and that gap. I don't care about no gaps.
Hey yo, this is great. This is great. Oh man, the internet is the best invention ever. Oh, this is great. Care about no gaps? Gotta play it one more time. I know I'm annoying. I gotta play it one more time. I'm sorry. Right here. Stop it. Come back.
Oppression affects people differently, and wealth gap this and wealth gap that and this gap and that gap. I don't care about no gaps.
Yo, that's masculine energy, right? Oh, oppression affects people differently. Wealth gap this, wealth gap that. I don't care about no gaps. It's masculine energy. We're going to go over the Piers Morgan video later. Hold on.
Okay, it's there. Now what can we do to move? Acknowledge your problems, go and fix them. Not sit and wallow in defeat. Y'all defeated already. We got grown men out here defeated. Don't make no dang sense. How you grown man out here ain't got no balls to go stand up to somebody?
Masculine energy. You heard him? How you grown man out here ain't got no balls?
Not sit and wallow in defeat. Y'all defeated already. We got grown men out here defeated. Don't make no dang sense. How you grown man out here ain't got no balls to go stand up to somebody?
Pause. Damn, he killing them.
We had leaders out here die for what we want. Y'all won't die for your causes now? Where our balls went? Racist white people love black folk like y'all that ain't got no balls. They don't like people like me that's willing to go do something anyway and talk against you Negroes that want to call me a coon. Insane. But that's the game.
That boy bad. That boy bad. I love the internet. All right, let's go to the next thing. There's nothing to be said after that. He said it all. He said it all. There's nothing to be said. Clip that. There's nothing else that needs to be said. Let's go to the next message. We got some good stuff for y'all on the show today. Hold on. I didn't get a chance to read this article. Let's go right. You know what? Let's go right into the grift. So let me just give you an idea of what I got laid out for us today. We got some of the tea people. You know, we got some tea people stuff happening. We got some CBDC news. We're gonna talk about the blue checks that lost their blue checks. Matter of fact, let's talk about the blue checks now. Let's just get that over with. So we have this tweet here. Let's pull this up. Dash Dabrowski, 190K followers. We got about 12 mutuals, 13 mutuals. UCLA, political science and history. I'm just going to, say he leans left. There is such a thing. He's upset because Joe Biden is no longer verified. They're concerned about a verification, but my president got kicked off of Twitter. He doesn't even have a Twitter account. Elon had to reinstate that, and our president decided not to come back because of how the corporation treated him. He got his own thing now. He got his own platform. You want to hear from Trump? Come to Trump platform. He ain't tweeting. Y'all ruined that. And you worried about a verification badge gone wrong, vanishing, disappearing. But you banned a president. You banned the president. How do you do that? Where they do that at? And you got the nerve to cry. Hold on, we got more. Let's go back. I thought that was just. It's a very leftist thing to do. You know, they always carry they carry double standards. I do want to play this though. Elon Musk tweeted, "What if we create a help a celebrity fund to pay the $7? Babylon B responds, sponsor a liberal for just $8 a month." Let's play this clip. Yo, somebody gotta stop Babylon B, yo.
Hi, I'm Farrah McRandallson. Will you be an angel for a helpless lib? Every day, innocent libs are ratioed, flamed, and even neglected.
Nah, yo. Oh my God, yo. This is why I love the internet. Endless entertainment. Endless entertainment on the internet.
For just $8 a month, you can sponsor a liberal, providing them with a blue check, and more importantly, with hope. That's about the cost of one white chocolate low whip almond milk latte light froth, or 1 gallon of gas. Call now.
Said a 1 gallon of gas. Yeah, you see the gas prices? Oh Lord, look at the gas prices. Oh baby.
Of gas. Call now. Your donation will provide identity verification, all the benefits of Twitter Blue, and a newfound sense of self-worth to
a newfound sense of self-worth. Oof, brutal.
A poor needy lib. Plus, you'll receive a photo and regular updates from your sponsored lib. I
always said that the verification mark, the way they treated it, was like, it was very elitist. It was very elitist. I think there was a way to. So I think Elon Musk handled it wrong Twitter under Jack Dorsey handled it wrong. They both handled it wrong. It's just this thing that naturally is going to have power float to it. And I think both systems abuse it. However, I can't say I enjoy Elon Musk's version better because we get this. You know, I would have to say this is one of those times where I like this. You know, at first I didn't like it. I'll be honest with you. I didn't like it. I just thought it was just a waste of time. I still think it's a waste of time, you know. But watching these people react is just endless entertainment. And so it's worth something. At least it's worth something. A little grizzle of entertainment, some laughs, a bit of banter, this wonderful Babylon Bee video. Yeah.
Everyone knows the only people worth listening to are blue checks.
And that's how they made it seem. Like, she nails it right there. You know, when I applied for my blue check, you know, people told me, yeah, you know, it took me like a week. It took me like an hour. My shit was rejected. They're like, oh, nope, he didn't pass the test. It was like, you know, lefties or, you know, music industry or athlete. That was it. That was it. If you were a right wing, you had to really be popping to get a blue check. Or, you know, people were selling them for like $6K and all of that nutball shit. But now, you know, I think he was going the right direction with different color blue checks. And because just having anybody have one, you know, like, what does it mean to be verified? It's supposed to verify an identity. So if you have an Anon account, is your identity verified? Like, I guess internally for Twitter, but what about for the rest of us? Like, you know, there's no ID on this thing. And then you have that whole argument about, should we allow anonymous accounts on Twitter, So it just went from like a thing that was worth something to something that became worthless instead of it having some balance. Anyway, let's go back.
Don't let a lib become an absolute waste of a human being. Browse our database of needy libs today. Please act now, because due to inflation, $8 will soon be worth $4, and then you'll have to pay $16. Right now, there's a lib who's in need, and you can help. Don't wait. Every minute more.
She's into this role too. She's killing it. What is she petting though? What is that in her hand? She went from a, oh, okay, that's a liberal. Oh my God, Lord, I done ruined it. Hold up.
Obscurity. And even though they're definitively rich enough to pay it for themselves, their liberal worldview dictates that you should be the one to shoulder the burden. It's the compassionate thing to do.
I want it. I want it.
It's okay. Elon Musk can't get you here. You're gonna stay verified. Look at what you're doing to her, Elon.
Yo, insane. Absolutely insane. All right, let's go here. Got the exclusive drop from Canon. Let's go here. Canon sent us a video.
My question is, how?
He's stressed, and I am too. Like, I told him I probably would start crying. Like, my son is, I don't know what to do for him.
This coming June is when Tiffany France thought her son would receive his diploma.
And I'm just trying to fight. He like, Mom, what was all this for? What did I do this for? Like, don't he get a chance? Do he get a chance?
But after 4 years of high school, this mom just learned her 17-year-old has to start over. He's been moved back to 9th grade.
The school failed him. The school failed.
In his first 3 years at Augusta Fells, he failed 22 classes and was late or absent 272 times.
God damn. It's like every day. Yeesh.
But his transcripts show his class rank is 62 out of 120.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, no. He's doing better than your average student at this school. What is going on here?
I wish I would have came home with some shit like that. Y'all see this nigga? That's my dad in his 50s. Imagine me bringing home a failing report card in his prime. I promise you I wouldn't have lived to tell about it. And mom, where were you? You telling me in 4 years you ain't seen not one report card? You had not one parent-teacher conference? You didn't get one of them automated your kid wasn't at school today telephone calls? And don't let me get started on Baltimore City school system. We got this thing here called social promotion. Basically, even if the kid failing, they'll pass him along in hopes that he'll academically catch up and he'll be able to graduate with his friends in the rest of his class when he's supposed to. The dumbest shit in the world. The school had his part in failing this kid. But mom, where were you? They said in 3 years he failed 22 classes and was absent 272 times and you didn't know? Look, I can go on all day about how the school system failed this kid, how the mother failed this kid, why we need fathers in the house. But the bottom line is this. We can't depend on the teachers in the school system to teach our kids. We have to do that. Learning doesn't start and stop in school. As you see in this story, clearly the school don't care. There's 58 other kids dumber than him. To no fault of their own, I'm sure. This is a heartbreaking story. This kid's 17 years old and he has to start from the 9th grade. Now, what are the odds that he finishes school? You gotta do better, folks. Get involved in your kids' lives if you ain't. Raise them to become better, productive citizens. Raise them to become better than you.
Canon Hotep. 2 years ago, Canon Hotep posted this. 2 years ago. Man. And they mad at, they got the nerve to be mad at King Randall. Like King Randall's doing something wrong. People are taking education into our own hands. We see the schools are failing people. I'm homeschooling. Absolutely berserk, absolutely wild what's happening. Let's go to the tape. Let's go back to the tapes. So we covered that. So yeah, the blue checks, you've seen what's going on with that. I don't have to add anything more to that. Let's see what the blue check agenda is leading us towards. Let's go here. Look at this. In Canada, it says here, male politicians in Canada wearing heels to combat domestic abuse. See this? I don't know when this was. Recent, old. Somebody find out, let me know. Right? This is blue checkers, and these are people crying over blue checks. Or people like them. This is their cohort. Not exactly these men, but their cohort. Right? Now let's look at what else they're up to. Hold on. Wendy Yo post this. Says Kansas City Airport now has all gender bathrooms. This means there is no separation between men and women. It also means if you have kids, that's the restroom they use. That is a hard no from me as a parent.
This your first one?
Let's go to the tape and let's listen to this interaction from this woman.
Okay, this is my first all gender bathroom. 31 stalls available. Anybody can go anywhere. That's a man. Okay. This is happening. Have you ever been in an all-gender restroom? This your first one? This is my first one, especially in the airport.
Yeah.
I said, what? What?
It's different.
What about you? All-gender. You ever been in an all-gender?
This is my first time. I was kind of thrown off.
You was kind of thrown off?
Like,
I don't know, but you was walking fast. You enjoyed it. You.
She got jokes.
Either side.
Either side. Okay, Okay, ladies, it's happening. Did y'all know this was all gender?
Yeah. We're doing makeup in an all gender.
This is my first time. I'm like,
hey, I stopped. And
me too.
I was like, am I going the right?
No, I did like this. That's okay. I know that's a girl. That's a boy. And I'm okay with whatever, but you just threw this on us.
She said, I'm with whatever, but you just threw this on us. You know? Yeah. You know who knew this was coming? Hoteps.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
The Hoteps knew this was coming years ago. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing knew this was coming decades ago.
Whatever, but you just threw this on us. And I'm okay with whatever, but you just threw this on us.
It's weird.
It's progressive here, though.
I know.
I want you to peep this micro reaction here from this woman in the mirror getting her doing her makeup. Watch this.
Progressive here, though.
I know.
And I'm okay with whatever, but you just threw this on us.
It's weird.
The black woman's going to mention, she's going to say it's progressive here, right? And I want you to see the reaction of the woman doing her makeup in the mirror.
It's progressive here, though.
I know.
And then you doing your makeup.
She like, yeah, I see you know about the progressives. Yes, black people are very aware. Black people are very aware. We know what's going on. We know who's pushing what. Let's not act like we don't live in the same world. They know. They know. And this white woman right here is powdering her nose, and her only concern is she voting for DeSantis or Trump?
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
That's what just happened here. 3 conservative, right-leaning individuals have met each other in the wild. And this is their interaction with leftism.
And I'm okay with whatever, but you just threw this on us.
It's weird.
I can't get over that. You just threw this on us. Yeah, nobody had a choice in this. They're just like, yo, this is the agenda. This is what we're doing. You know, you don't have a say-so. This is democracy. This is democracy. This is what democracy looks like. Nobody gives a damn about your opinion. If anybody wants to know what democracy means, you tell them it's a situation where nobody gives a damn about your opinion. It's just the facts.
Weird.
It's progressive here, though.
I know.
And then you doing your makeup and a man in there pissing.
There's a man walking by it. So
And you cute, though. You cute, though. I'll tell you that. Yeah, but the doors are sealed completely.
She said, you over here doing your makeup with a man pissing in the stall. This is true. This is true. You think women want to do their makeup and here's some man pissing in the background?
So that's a good thing since we got all gender. So can't nobody creep in and see that through them doors.
See? She worried about creeps. You see her fear. She telling you. She's like, all right, the doors is all right. Can't nobody really creep on me. She checking it out. She letting her people know.
The man went in that one. That's the thing. Oh, you said obviously a man went in that one? Damn. Oh, there go a man, y'all. Okay. Hey, sir, in the all-gender bathroom.
Yeah, I love black people. Only black people gonna give you moments like this. Oh, I love this.
Now, when that's the thing. Oh, you said obviously a man went in that one? Damn. Oh, there go a man, y'all. Okay. Hey, sir, in the all-gender bathroom.
Right here. Right here. Right here. Her face says everything. This is why I love black people. Her face says everything. So her interaction with the people, very cordial, very fun, very lighthearted, full of banter, having a good time. You know, just trying to understand the new environment I'm being introduced to. But when she gets alone and she shows you that face, it says everything. This face says, yo, WTF is going on out here. WTF. That's what her face says right now. What her face says. She's absolutely befuddled. Perplexed. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. That's the face I have when I see half the stuff I see on my screen. Now, that's just the setup for the video I had to play you. I had to, we got to build these things up. So, what are they doing in Minnesota right now? Let's go to Minnesota. Currently, the left is in Minnesota. Tensions rise in St. Paul as protesters and counter-protesters gather ahead of the vote on the controversial T refuge bill. This is what they doing, right? All of this stuff is interconnected. We saw the Canadian dudes in the heels. We see the bathrooms, Los Baños, and here we have them protesting because they want biological males in ladies' sports. That's what the people are saying. Leftism at its finest. But again, all this, lots of feminine energy. And that's what is building up to this Piers Morgan clip. You're just seeing all feminine energy. That's all we got, right? Men in heels, the bathroom situation. Now the bill, you know, I took a glance at the bill. I haven't gotten a chance to peel it open. Pause. But there's some abortion things in there. There's some of that in there. There's some Roe v. Wade stuff in there. There's some, again, affirming the rights of women. That's in there. And I believe the House has, if it serves me correctly, I'm not sure if this, well, I know this is Minnesota Senate. That what you saw on the screen right there was Minnesota Senate. I want to say that at the federal level, there is now a bill. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Here it is. Let's pull this up. Okay. What does that say? House passes anti-T people sports bill. Right? Everybody see that? T rights are human rights. I thought human rights was human rights, but anyway. So it would ban T people from participating in women's sports at federally funded schools and educational institutions. And the House voted on this Thursday, and it passed with a GOP-led bill. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Think about that. The vote was 219 to 203. What do you think that vote looked like? What do you think that vote like? Who voted nay and who voted yay? If you had to take a guess. I think it's quite obvious. So let me ask you this. If the blue people had won the House, what do you think would be happening in women's sports? Exactly. That's why you don't vote blue no matter who. That's exactly why you don't do that. It's my personal suggestion. You know, and I've said this before, and people like, oh, Hotep Jesus, you're crazy. What are you talking about? Oh. I said it. I said, I'm a real feminist. I believe in restoring women to feminine roles. I'm a true feminist. Feminism has become making women masculine and making men feminine. That's what it's come down to. I, however, believe that men should be men and women should be women. And if you, as an individual, have a choice to do something else on your own, then, you know, I'm fine with that. But I'm not here for that. When I say I'm a feminist, I'm here for women. What part of feminism is having women compete with T people? What part of, how is that fair to women? How is that feminism? It's not. It's not. And that's what I meant when I said, yo, I'm a feminist. You're going to need me. People said, yo, you sound crazy. You're not a feminist. Why are you a feminist? Why are you identifying as a feminist? Feminist movement got hijacked a long time ago, just like the civil rights movement. And now look where we are. All right, let's go back to the tape. So shout out to the House. It's got to go to the Senate. We'll see what happens when it gets to the Senate. I don't even know, like, what this is what our government is. People starving in America. Infrastructure is atrocious. AI is coming, and we have to pass bills to protect women and girls in their own spaces. Like, this is because people want to intrude on them, because weird people want to intrude on them. Stop being weird. New, and they're going to be the new Bolshevik class. Remember I said it. They're going to be the new Bolshevik class. You got to watch it back, man. Let's go back to the tape. So we talked a lot about feminine energy. Let's go to the Piers Morgan clip now. Be on your screen in just a jiffy. All right, here we go. Piers Morgan Uncensored tweets, women are very emotional. Podcaster Hotep Jesus makes quite an impression on Piers Morgan's other guests, Bonnie Greer and Paula Roan Adrian. So, if you don't know, I was on Piers Morgan yesterday. And, you know, they told me about the topic beforehand. They told me, you know, who I was going to be on with or something like that. And I was like, all right, whatever, I'm cool. And obviously I knew what I was getting myself into going into this interview, right? I knew from the jump what I was brought there to do, right? And to be honest with you, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. And sometimes it's like, you know, you just are you, and you end up doing it anyway because it's just who you are, right? Like, you don't just shy away from speaking your mind. Now, I could have did them dirty, but I didn't. I just spoke facts. So let's go to the tape and let's listen. And remember, I talked about feminine energy.
Comes down to. Now, here's the issue that this comes down to. Women are going to see the world, frankly, different from men. Women are very emotional. So, of course, they're going to be worried about, you know, what's on the badge and all this stuff. When we look at the UK, right? The UK has about 4 million starving children. What is this? Right now. And that doubled since the past 2 years.
My brother Hotep.
Do you think that children that are hungry care about some badges? They can't eat football badges.
Brother Hotep.
You know, what leftism does is they try to sidestep the real dilemmas and worry about all of these frills on the outside, on the exterior.
Well, you know what, Hotep? Let me just,
to the root
Hotep,
of the problem.
apart from saying that you've made two really good friends here with your women get too emotional.
One from the south side of Chicago. Really impressed, brother.
And I'll let you three deal with that after the show.
So that's the clip from Piers Morgan yesterday. Now, going in, do I think about these things like I want to be the clip of the show? No, I just, you know, they called me to appear on the show, and I just, you know, I come and I prepare and I appear for the show, right? It's just what I did. And if you caught the show, you would hear a lot of back and forth between Piers and the ladies. A lot of back and forth. And I was just like, I was a bit taken back. And then that's when it dawned on me. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. All these things are feminine issues. You know, when, again, like I said before, leftism is very feminine. And it's like salt. A little too much and you spoil the sauce. It's potent. But it's a very womanly thing or feminine thing to go, well, let me give you some backstory on exactly what this story was about. So apparently it's a football team in England. I think it's Manchester City or United, which one of the two. And apparently just keep rolling. Just let it loop. And apparently, the ships on their logo are triggering PTSD, post-traumatic slavery disorder, amongst black folk. That's basically, what I was supposed to be speaking on here, or what these ladies are purporting, that we should, we have some sort of trauma, and these ships remind us of it. So we have to change the logo on the football. And later on in the thing, the lady asked me, she said, well, how do you feel about the fact that the Washington Commanders, remember they removed Redskins and all this stuff? I'm like, yo, I don't give a damn about these football teams and whatnot. It's a feminine thing to care about. Like, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this. Please remove it from my face. Women is more like, hey, I want to remove this thing from my sphere. Men are like, nah, this is my enemy. I want to take his face and I want to put it on the mirror in my bathroom, on the walls where I'm working out. I want to put it on my dummy and punch it with my fist. Like, this is how men are. They want to handle their problems like face on. Whereas it's a very feminine thing to run and to want to remove things. If there's a slave ship on the logo, which it wasn't because the team was founded after slavery had ended, if it was, I still wouldn't give a damn. I'd own it. I'd work to own the team one day and then change it. But you're asking somebody to change something, but you don't own it. It's not yours. Where's your football team? Why don't you create a football team and make your own logo? You're so worried about everybody else's logos and, they got this person, that person. Where's your football team? Where's your league? Hotep and Bill. Let's talk about feminine energy. Feminine energy is beautiful. It's necessary and it's powerful. And the best analogy I can give people comes straight out of a movie. It's called X-Men, and they have a woman in there. Her name is Jean Grey. She's the most powerful X-Men out of all of them. And they call her the Phoenix. She turns into the Phoenix. But the sad part is when she can't control the energy, she destroys everything around her. That is women. That's what women are. They are the Phoenix. If that energy gets loose and it gets over emotional, it's going to ruin everything. That's how I view women. I view women as a superpower. Feminine energy is a superpower. And the thing is, not the right people are controlling it. Leftism controls female energy. So what happens when you have a weapon like Jean Grey on the side of the bad guys? Well, they're going to point it at you and destroy everything around you using that female energy wrong. Whereas this female energy can be harnessed and steered into more productive directions. Where's that care and love in the community? That's what Canon Hotep talked about. Where's that love in the community? Put that energy there. You come up on these platforms, and I get it. And there's no diss to those two ladies. Like later on, you'll see in the thing, I call them sisters. That's just what I'm used to saying. That's just how I talk. And they're like, oh, now we're sisters. And I'm like, did you do your homework on me? And that's the other thing. I don't think, I did my homework, but did they do the homework on me? I don't think they did their homework on me. But I'm not your prototypical black conservative. I'm with you. I'm on your side. But when you ask me a question, I'm not going to give you a female response. I'm going to give you a man response. If you ask me, should a football team change its logos because the logo reminds people of slavery, I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to find that absolutely hilarious and hysterical. Like, what changes after you change that logo? Nothing. Nothing in the world changes. The same people and the same problems that people have always had are still going to be there. And like I quoted Jay-Z during the thing, I said, moral victories are for minor league coaches. This is for small people. You worried about all these little things. Oh, we should change the football logo. I ain't give a damn about no football logo. Buy the team. Then change the logo. You can make it whatever you want. Yellow hearts and pink diamonds. I don't give a damn. Buy the team. Pause. So I again, I view the issue as being very feminine dominated. The opinions of the left are very feminine dominated. And again, it's like a sauce with too much salt. It's too salty. And that's what you get from a leftist. Salt. They just salty people. Everything is a problem. You salty. You need just a little bit of salt. You don't need a whole lot of salt. You're ruining the sauce. And I think that's the problem. I think the problem is too much feminine energy. I didn't say there shouldn't be any feminine energy. I would never say that. I think you need a dash. You need a dash. But that's potent salt. You don't need a whole lot. Just, Salt Bay on them. Bye-bye. We done. Y'all want to throw a cup of salt in this sauce and wonder why we got a salty world. So I can't go online and say that I specifically wanted to go on there and attack these ladies and win a debate or, make a big show. It's not what happened. I just, and again, I was feeling under the weather. I was listening to Piers and these ladies argue. And I was just like, wait, it just dawned on me out of nowhere. Like, wait, we're arguing about a football club on the badge. This is what and that's when it hit me like, oh yeah. Cause this is one of the mantras I've always said. I said, this is all feminine energy. It's soft feminine energy with the man controlling it. With the man controlling it. That's why you have the bathrooms, the sports, with that coming in. They got their finger pointed at the wrong white man. They got their finger pointed at the wrong white man. And it's causing confusion, it's causing division. And that's why I could never be one of those, no matter who vote blue guys. I couldn't do it. Ken Hoteps, remember who the first Hotep on Twitter, Blue Griff, was? 10-minute video time, baby. So salute. This is true. It's still preseason, and it's still preseason and grifting season. It's still preseason. Shout out to K, Haram Life. I see my members in there. JA, DMW, I see you. Salute. I'm going to open up the phone lines for a little bit. 202-596-5631. 202-596-5631. Hold on, let me put this out here. Oh, stop it. Come on. All right, there we go. 202-596-5631. That's the call-in line if y'all want to call in and talk to me. Hotep Con coming up. That's our premiere, our annual party, our annual gathering, our annual conference. And this is going to be a great meeting of the minds. We're going to have a couple of one-on-one interviews in-person one-on-one interviews. We got Project Rook. We got Sonny Johnson. Tonight, Ricks is going to come. He's going to talk about science, biology. He's a organic chemist and professor, and he's getting his own lab. Absolutely amazing things happen over there. He's also a partner of mine at TriMasterFocus.com. He serves as our chief science officer. So he'll be in the building. Of course, Uncle Hotep and myself, we will be doing the live show of Hotep's Been Told You in front of a live studio audience. That's always fun. That's always a good time. We always get better at that. So that's going to be fun. Can't wait. What else? Oh, pool party. Pool party is going to be Friday night. After HBTY is the chef 5-course tasting. We got a caller coming in.
Call from
Renee Vogel Jr.
Renee, what up, bro?
What up, brother? How you doing today, man?
Life is good, man. How you feeling? Talk to me, bro.
I'm feeling great. Feeling really great. So, feminine energy. Where am I going to start with this?
Let's talk about it.
All right. So, a while back, we're talking about like what the roles of women. You know, what women, and that was a while back I said that a modern day woman doesn't know what the modern roles look like. Therefore, she doesn't know how to fit into these traditional roles because she was never taught.
Talk heavy.
And so when from a man's perspective, when we tell them like, oh, you can't do this or you're supposed to do this, it's like they weren't taught this. And then I go back to like I go way back. Like to that Patriot Report back to the modern man.
Okay.
Like, what was he doing during his time when he was creating this world? Was he getting shipped off to a job site and slaving for 8 hours and coming back home and dealing with the family? Or was he at home in the study figuring shit out? He never left the home. The study was the home. And when shit went down in the house, he was the corrector of the home. Allow the woman to be her roles. When the kids acted up, I bet you, okay, now this is a fairy tale for me, but I can imagine that he'll be in the study, there's some kind of ruckus goes on in the house, wife is doing the traditional, making the dinner ready, making the supper ready, getting prepped for a gathering. Kids start acting up. Father steps away from his study and has a teaching moment, goes back to homeschooling, a teaching moment with his children, now rushed away. And he had a teaching moment turns into maybe a 15-minute lesson. The kids are happy again. The wife is in the corner looking at him like, oh, my God, I can't believe this amazing man helping taking care of my kids right now, giving them this amazing lesson of life, whatever it is. And then the kids run off going playing around. The husband turns around, sees his beautiful wife, gives her a kiss, says, you know what? What you're cooking in there is amazing. I can't wait to eat it. Then walks back to his study and continues working. Like that. That's why I say all this. I paint this picture is because I'm on this campaign that the man needs to be at home. He needs to be at home. Period.
That's interesting.
And that's when. So it goes back to the hustler mentality. We live in such a unique time that a man does not need to leave the house to make money. We were just talking about the other day with the AI. I don't know if I exact the details, but there's things in the place where the man does not have to leave the home. The reason why he doesn't leave the home is because he makes the home cool again. So now I'm bringing my marketing hat. We need to make the home cool and desirable because women want to do the cool shit men do. They want the car that the man wants. They want the job that the man has. They always desire this power structure. So if the man can just stay a home man, as a family, if he can make being the home cool again, the millennial woman is going to desire to want to be back in the home.
That's a hell of a philosophy. I like that. I like that theory. The picture I get in my mind is a man, a king and a queen in their castle. That's a picture that comes to my mind. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Kay asks who's working. He's basically saying, make income from the house.
Exactly. Hustle. And we can do it. Like with me, like I said, I'm fortunate I can do graphic design.
Yeah. And by the way, that new Bitcoin flyer is fire.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna unleash that one. We got that flyer coming, and me and Renee working on the Rolux. Yo, did you see the Rolux colors?
No, I haven't seen that. See, that's the next. I like I said.
Hold on, let me send it to you.
All right.
So you can see the Rolux colors, so we can sort of, fit the same whatchamacallit. Okay, copy link. Here we go. And they got a little intro video on their page too. Yo, he's nasty with the graphics. I like this new Bitcoin flyer. I'm gonna let the Bitcoin flyer go today, right after I get off of here. This is fly.
But this is what goes back to what I'm just saying. I'm eating my own dog food. So I got up in the morning. I went to the gym, got my rounds in at the gym. Guess what? I get to do that with my wife because my wife is working with me. She's doing her hustle. Like that's the thing is she has her hustle. I have my hustle. And yes, are we making $100,000 a year? No, not even close.
Right.
But we're together. We're with the kids, and we're living life.
Right.
Living life. And like I said, I'm taking I think the most manly approach is be the masculine energy in the home. make it cool, make it desire, then the wife is going to only want to kick in as well. She sees it, she learns it, then the new millennial women, the younger women, have a chance. I mean, this is a generational change that we have to go through. I mean, like you said, the socialists are the tortoise. They're moving slow and strong.
Yeah.
So we have to go strong, and we have to have kids. Like I said, I encourage anybody. If you're like 20, I'm crazy. You know, if you're in your 20s and you're looking next to the person next to you, and you see a king, or you see a queen, marry that person up, have kids. Fucking punt your 20s.
If you're gods, if you can recognize that you're both gods, then yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
Renee Vogel, y'all.
Thank you.
I'll see you at Hotep Con, bro.
All right, then. I'll see you there.
Hotep and Bill. Renee Vogel gonna be there. He gonna be at Hotep Con. You know he'll be there. I'll make sure of that. It's an interesting concept. And, you know, I just want to piggyback over what Renee said there. Because I know the pushback is going to be, you know, not all men can be in the home, or not men shouldn't be in the home. And I think there's arguments for men shouldn't be in the home too. I really believe that, you know, as a boy becomes a young man, he's got to learn how to work with his hands and then the mind as well. Hold on, 302 calling in.
Call from
Rudy the Vet.
Rudy the Vet, Russo on the line. What up, bro?
What's up, Hotep Jesus? How you doing today, brother?
Hey, life is good, man. Talk to me. What's on your mind?
Man, listen, man, I'm going to keep mine real short today. Like, I'm glad you went up there and slapped somebody down on Piers Morgan, man. I hate that dude, too, man.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Nah, but, see, man, listen, dude, that's what needs to happen, man. That's what needs to happen. Reality needs to slap. That dude is the worst, man. First of all, he's an English prick. Okay?
Oh, man, come on, yo. That's my homie now.
Listen, man, no, listen, man, he's a prick. Don't forget, he's on that, take all the guns in England, we don't have the guns, and even though I can't stand the Big Boss Ben had to slap him down in 2016 because he's on that, take all the guns. And then now he's trying to put his little feelers into our election this year. He has Ron DeSantis on first. Then he has a Stormy Daniels interview. He's trying to do everything he can to take shots at the Fox viewership and knock Trump fans off, man. Just stay out of it. Stay over there on your own side of the pond with your own problems, you English prick. And I'm glad you slapped him down. Look, I ain't got a lot of time today, man. I just want to call and tell you that I love you, brother. Keep up the good work. And keep getting in the mainstream media and slapping these people down, man. Slap them down for it. You're the voice of the people, man.
Oh, man. Rudy the Vet, Russo, savage.
Love you, bro. Hotep and Bill, you're the voice of the people, man. I'm out, man. Hotep and Bill.
Hotep and Bill. The voice of the people. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. Rudy, man. Damn. Savage, bro. Come on now. I ain't mad at you. But yeah, let's get back to what I was saying before about the wait, what was I saying before? Hold on. Oh, man staying home. Master focus. Oh, damn, here goes another caller.
Call from
Fuck them whole ass guys.
Yo, what up, bro? You on the line with Hotep Jesus? Talk to me. What's on your mind?
Yo, bro, what up, Steph?
Oh, what up, Steph?
What's up, man? Yo, dude. First of all, man, I think your take on feminism, exactly what it is, should be the mainstream take, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's literally just so as simple as loving women, wanting women to be exactly in their natural state at all times.
Correct.
Like how can anybody not want that? But
right.
You know, I think also with mainstream feminism, I think liberalism in general, right? Like they'll always package their agenda as they'll package it so good to the point where when they talk about it to other people, it's like, oh well, you know, for example, with abortion, it's so neutral how they package it. Is like, we know it's some bullshit behind it, and we know that they're holding the shit that they can't get out so easily behind it, that everything is just like, yo, I can't
not disagree with the woman's right to choose or anybody's right to choose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you know, their outlook promises a utopia, which simply just isn't possible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know. I just, like I said, I just feel like a lot of the agenda behind things like feminism and abortion and global warming, it's just they package it in a way to the point where people just will look crazy if they don't accept it, because the way they frame their positions is just like to the point where somebody can't argue with it. It's like, oh well, yeah, I can't argue with that there, but people aren't seeing the Trojan horse, for lack of a better term. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. Well, some of us are. Some of us got our third eye open.
But
for the most part,
you know what I'm saying?
there's a whole lot of normies out there that are not getting it. You're absolutely correct. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Also with King Randall, man. Yo, I thought he was getting demoted in the algo on Twitter because I hadn't seen none of his posts in a minute, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I hadn't seen none of his posts in a minute.
I think he's more active on Instagram. And
okay.
Is it TikTok? Maybe Instagram. I always see his posts.
Yeah, but shout out to him, man. I think, yo, honestly, I never want to like emulate anybody, or I'm never like starstruck. But yo, if I see this dude, I need his autograph. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this dude's a fucking legend, man.
Yeah.
This dude is crushing things in a way that I wish I could have been doing when I was 20, 23, 24. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So,
Absolutely.
So shout out to him. And what else I had to say? I think that's it at the moment, man. But yeah, keep doing what you're doing, bro. This Grift Report. This Grift Report is this is it right here. I'm loving this series. And
you with the new show, the Grift Report?
I'm with it, bro. I'm with it.
I'm here 5 days a week at 2 p.m.
Yo, Grift on Max, bro. Grift on fucking
Except
Max.
next week. Next week I might not be able to do it because I'm gonna be out of town with the Rolex and Syscoin team.
Oh, yeah.
But
well,
yeah,
so you got Grift too. You know what I'm saying? You got this is the Grifter got to get the grifting. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a Grift report without any grifting involved. You know?
Facts.
What else was I gonna say?
You coming to Hotep Con?
Yo, that was what I was about to tell you. Yo, I'm like half and half. Like, so I have like a job opportunity coming up and potentially around that time.
All right.
But if it doesn't come through or if it goes later, I'm in there, yo.
Say less.
It's not even close.
Let's say less. Can't wait to see you. It's gonna be lit.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. Hotep and Bill.
That's
Steph Colonel on the line. Appreciate my callers. I'm turning the lines off, y'all. My voice ain't got much left in it. I gotta nurse it back. I was supposed to do a video today for Master Focus. I lost my voice. I might have to postpone that. Things happen for a reason, though. My op-ed is going to be released tomorrow on menoforder.com. Not today. Tomorrow on menoforder.com, we'll be talking about what subjects should we learn in homeschooling. That's going to be tomorrow's op-ed. Homeschooling. And the structuring of these things, right? So look out for that on menoforder.com. I write a weekly op-ed on finance, tech, and doing a series right now on homeschooling. So that's over at menoforder.com. Like I said, masculine energy, putting in some work, getting people the resources they need to make the world a better place. But men staying home, I do want to talk about that thought before I go. Men staying home. I think there is a good argument to be made for men not staying home, especially if they haven't done enough outdoors hours. You need a certain amount of outdoors hours. You know, when I was younger, I worked outdoors jobs, you know, landscaping, carpentry. You know, that's what I did. You know, my father was a blue collar worker. I learned that. I wanted to be a white collar worker because I thought that was the thing to aspire to. Turns out, like, blue collar work is technically where it's at. It's a really fun job. You know, sitting in the office, you know, clunking around on the keyboard sometimes just isn't fun, especially for a lot of people. You know, when it's different, you know, it's nothing like that feeling when you wake up in the morning, you know, early too, 5 a.m., You get to, the station at 6 a.m. You're talking, shooting the shit with the boys, for, about 30 minutes or whatever. Then you guys hop in your trucks and you ride around and you go to your job and, you get the work done, but, you're playing a podcast or streaming or something, I guess you could be doing now. Back in our day, you just had the boombox going or a radio station. If, if it was Sunday, you're working, or Saturday, you had the game playing on the radio. And, you're fixing somebody's house or something like that, right? Getting some sun, you're working out, you're in healthy shape. When I was doing that type of work, I was in great shape. And then you're home at 3, so you still have the opportunity to instill that masculine energy in the household. So while mom is sort of, taking care of things at the house, there is something to be said that a man could actually be home at 3 p.m. I'm not saying in all cases, but he gets home at 3 p.m. He's got the rest of the day to put that masculine energy into the household. Now, what I will say to Renee's point is, I don't think enough masculine energy goes into the household, even when the man is there. I think there's too much distraction and diversion, whether it be video games, TV, basketball, football, whatever it is. And I said this for a while. I said the biggest problem with the black community is the NFL. We lose every Sunday during the season. Count up how many Sundays that is. That is an entire day of community building. And then if you couple that in with the NCAA football, that's your entire weekend. So you worked Monday through Friday. None of that time was available to build your community because you were at work. Well, now we have Saturday and Sunday. Well, we can't. Why? Well, the game is on. You need the game and work at the same time. You got to be building with the kids. Maybe you guys need to watch the game at the youth center and explain life to them at the same time. During commercial breaks, at halftime, after the game, lessons. One player has a bad interview in the public. Let's talk about that. While we watching the game, let's talk about this. So even when the man is there, sometimes the man isn't there. Even when the woman is there, sometimes the woman isn't there. You can have a shell of a person. You can have their presence, but not have their presence.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
See y'all, Hotep Con, HotepNation.com/Hotep Con. Go get your tickets ASAP. And don't forget my cheat code, the red pill, at TryMasterFocus.com. This is the thing that makes me be able to hustle, makes me be able to function at a high level, which is what's needed when you're doing my type of work. I don't have time to just BS all day. We have things to do. I'll holler at y'all, man. Hotep and Bill.
Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Tom, don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I said goes and pursue it. You the best to never do it. Invest my money, talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn. Everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million.